live on tape. It's Saturday night.
We're live. We're drunk, but we're live. That's all
I am buzzed.
I am
You're
drunk. And that's okay.
Matthew is also
drunk. Our toddler, sober. Because that's the
She
law.
would be milk drunk. Good evening. Happy Sunday, everybody. Tonight we are going to be doing Prosciutto Bread. And the little one's up. This is filmed in front of a live studio audience. My goddaughter and my friend Matt. This is my great sister from another mister, Chrissy, aka
Hello.
Matt's beloved wife. And we're doing prosciutto bread. I'm assuming super yummy. I haven't had it before, but it's bread.
It has like
and it's meat,
prosciutto in it.
and it's got meat and cheese built into it.
You
So
can't
how
go
could
wrong.
how can it not be good? So we've actually already gotten started, and by we I mean Chrissy. I've just been here drinking water. But do you want to catch everybody up on what we've got going on so far?
In my KitchenAid mixer named Estelle, she has the flour set to go. We've had this yeast rising in some warm water for about 5 to 10 minutes or so. Salt and pepper and some olive oil that we'll be adding in there as well. So this will create our base for the bread to come up and proof. And then after it is proofed, we'll add in all the goodies. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and
Engage.
lock this, engage this. Yes. Actually, so we're gonna turn this off for now. We're gonna lift and put in our yeast in warm water. The shotgun olive oil is in, salt and pepper. I figured, they tell us like a certain amount, but I feel a little bit of salt in the first place, a little bit of pepper. And the thing is that, whenever you have anything involving pig, it's gonna come with a certain amount of sodium.
Yeah.
So I really don't want to put in much because I'd rather have the flavor of the pig than a bunch of salt.
You know my philosophy on pork. The only thing better than pork is pork wrapped in bacon.
Exactly. So we'll turn this on. So Estelle has what's called a bread hook, and then that's going right now, but also we'll use a spatula to kind of scrape down the sides and make sure everything gets incorporated. Welcome to my life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're helping.
And then if you look in there, it's already coming into like a solid ball. You just need to let
Yeah.
let it do its thing. Let it still work.
You do your boo.
Yep. And then we'll cover this and let this brew for about an hour or so. We just want it to at least double in size.
We will be spending that hour drinking, of course.
I mean, is there really anything else to do? Ooh, you hear us still struggling a little bit. That's a good sign. So one thing I'm going to notice, it's just been barely 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And Estelle has already got has pulled the dough together into a nice ball. The great thing about a KitchenAid mixer is that you can put the ingredients in, let it just do its thing, leave it alone, and go prepare something else. Or grab more ingredients. No one, aside from you, has their ingredients all there in front of them in the first place.
Which you should.
Yes, you should. You absolutely should. It makes life easier. However, that's like the June Cleaver.
I am always Food Network cooking from now on.
Absolutely.
That's a lot. Life happens.
It's a lot.
But as
However,
often as possible.
Just let the KitchenAid do its thing. And especially with bread, when you need to knead for a little bit, like this is perfect. Now, when this is done, we're also going to want you to knead this for about a minute.
I'm ready to knead.
All right, you ready to knead? All
Feel
right.
the need. The need
Feel the
for
need.
kneading.
Neat. All right, cool. So here we
My
go.
hands are clean.
It's still a little sticky, so you might
Flour.
want to have a little bit more flour and at least put that on the cutting board.
As we learned during the biscotti making, flour is a friend. Jim this time.
Yep, go in there.
I feel the head. I got the legs.
Got the legs. It's stuck. All right, that's going. That is good enough. All right, now knead it, and it'll be a little bit less sticky with the flour that you had down. Now remember, Estelle did a lot of the work for you, so Right now, you're just giving it some, aggressive, meaty love.
Giving it that nice post-work deep pressure massage.
Yes. So you're gonna do this until the dough is smooth. So you're gonna kind of bring it towards you and push it down. Bring it towards you, push it down. So you're gonna have to kind of have that in a little ball and bring it towards you, push it down. So just kind of keep that rocking motion.
I'm gonna need more flour.
Let's see how it goes.
Oh, it's going sticky.
It's going sticky, but it'll smooth out. And we want to really smooth.
It's
More
really
flour.
sticky.
Okay, we'll get more flour. So you don't want to push down in the middle like that. What you want to do is don't forget, this is bread. You want to, whoop.
There went my water.
Yep, you're fine. So we have this dough here. Push out, fold back. Push out, fold back. Push out, fold back.
So I'm not doing CPR on the bread.
Don't do CPR on the bread. The yeast is breathing for you. So it's a little bit less sticky, but still moist. I hate the word moist. There's one word that's actually worse than moist for me, and that's creamy. I hate the word creamy.
I thought you were gonna say the other C word.
So here, we have it. It's still really moist. Kneaded through. It's not sticky anymore because I can, kind of cut it down and my hands come up clean.
Unlike this.
Yeah, and unlike that. Now, one thing I learned is being able to kind of, use your finger and this side of your hand to kind of, when you kind of curl over like this, you kind of spin it like that, and create a ball, and use this part of your hand to tuck it under. So it creates a nice little ball with a seam on the underside. Okay. Even when you look at the seam on the underside, it's not bad.
A little buckle.
It's a little buckle, yes. We have our mixing bowl with olive oil in it.
I did that.
You did do that. I'm gonna kind of toss it in there. Turn it around, because you don't want, the reason why you put the olive oil in there is that you don't want this to stick on the sides while it's rising. Wrap this and let it sit for about an hour.
It's supposed to be my show. I'm over here like a toddler. Playing with the water. So this sits for an hour then, right?
This sits for an hour, so basically we want to let the yeast do its thing. It's going to rise. It's going to pretty much double or triple in size depending. And then we're going to add all the goodies in there. We're going to then mix it up and then form it into, we're going to form it to that final form that we want. And then we let it rise again, and then we bake it.
Awesome. So we'll check back in on that in an hour. Okay, so it's been about an hour.
All right.
The baking sheets have been oiled.
All right.
Chrissy's looking a little different. It's because it's her other half, Matt. It's the first time on this side of the camera. My beloved goddaughter did all that to his shirt. The dough has rested for an hour. It's poofed up.
Right.
And now, ooh.
Whoa. Look at that.
Ooh, it's crazy.
Ooh, that was good.
So now, we're going to, actually, can you flour this board, please?
Sure.
We thought we were gonna go wine tasting for like an hour and a half. 5 hours later,
Right.
we were still there being poured glasses, so. Oh, that looks so crazy.
But the dough still turned out, so it's fine.
Pull up. It almost all came out in one swift go. So here I have some tiny diced form, some provolone, prosciutto, and some salami. And now we're going to fold all three of those in here.
All right.
And I'm gonna let you do that.
I can do that. Can't promise I'm the expert here, but hey, I'm always game.
Oh, technically we were supposed to, okay, my bad. We were supposed to flatten it out so that all the air bubbles get out.
Well,
And then put all the meat cheese on there.
that's okay.
And then fold it in. But whatever, we're in process now.
We are fully in process. It's going to taste wonderful anyway, and that's the point.
That's all we're going for right now.
I am not the sous chef my wife is, but I'd like to think that I make up for it with enthusiasm, and the fact that I lose a couple pieces of meat here and there, well, you know.
That's such is life.
Exactly. As a mutual friend of ours would like to say, c'est la vie.
Ryan?
Yeah.
I think we were supposed to kind of pizza dough it out to begin with.
Got it. All right, well, you know, we can pizza dough it out now.
Let's just get it all up in here.
Oh, yeah. You're probably right.
And then calzone in a way, I guess, and
Yep.
kind of
Make it all fit together. Because there is enough dough, there is enough meat, you will fit. I think it's all there.
2 separate doughs, fairly close to down the middle. Roll each piece between your palms into a 10-inch loaf. I'm gonna take the bigger one.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay, and down we go.
Plop. Now we saran wrap these, let them sit for about another hour, and then we'll check back in on that. Hey, oven preheated to 400. I've lost both my sauces, and these have continued their puffing up process. Some would say so have I. Matthew's, I think, turned out prettier than mine, but it's not over yet. Mine can still pull a nice prettiness. So we put them into the oven for 30 minutes or until golden brown. They also say take a knife and make 3 slits here on the top. Here we go, 30 minutes on the clock. All right, 30 minutes has elapsed, and all the parts where there was cheese on the outside, the cheese is all meltified off. Smells delicious. Take a look at that, America and the world. So I'm gonna let that cool a bit before I start slicing into it and such. Okay, so some time has gone by, and I'm gonna slice into this. I'm going right for the center. All right, time to bite in. That was graceful. Really good. Want to come grab these?
Sure.
I mean, the bread part alone is good. Christy was right about the salt from the deli meat. Really, the flour didn't need any salt for the bread portion.
That is pretty freaking good.
Meat and cheese pre-baked already baked into the bread. All you need in life. Oh man. Well, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. Hit me up on all my social medias, which should be at the bottom of the screen. You know, if anything, you know, I know I'm not a professional chef, but I hope that this series inspires you to play around in the kitchen on your own. Oh,
Also eat this.
yes, eat this. Oh, so why prosciutto bread? So in the scene that this takes place in, they don't have prosciutto bread. Actually, they mention prosciutto just by itself.
Make us a nice lunch.
Oh, I got some fantastic prosciutto in there.
But I'm going through all the recipes in the Soprano Family Cookbook and Entertaining the Sopranos, and I was like, well, instead of just prosciutto, like there's nothing I can really do for just prosciutto except make prosciutto. I should try that. But anyways, I thought, oh, prosciutto breads are one of the recipes. We'll go with that. So there we go. That was the inspiration. Anyways, like and subscribe, share, and have a great week.
And eat this.